All right, we got the DXY special here. The 5-day Gaussian channel. Let's flip to it. Here we go. On the verge of dropping under the channel for the first time since we got to go back almost 2 years here. The last time we were under the Gaussian channel, right? And the last time we dropped below and turned red, that was good night for the U.S. dollar for a while, right? And that's what we should be looking for again for the next, let's go until 2025, right? And that's in this area, right? That would be pretty huge. Doesn't have to do it immediately. We could drift back up, right? Maybe hit our head on the median line here. But we're waiting for this to turn red and go under the channel, right? That's the double check mark that you need. Just like we're looking for Bitcoin to do something like this. This is textbook what we need Bitcoin to do right here. We need Bitcoin to price to be up here, the channel to turn green, and you're good to go. It doesn't often happen this quite textbook is this and quite picture perfect, but this is absolutely textbook. If you could look up a picture of what you should be watching for the 5-day Gaussian channel, this is it. The DXY did it perfectly, right? And we can go ahead and do that again to the downside. That would be great as well. Lasts for quite some time. How long did it last before? Wait, the channel from red to green. Green to red rather. 450 days, right? Until we flip back to the bullish side. So we probably still have, I would say, maybe June, right? You could kind of see it's still going up. And we not only do need it to not go up, but we need it to, actually move down first before this turns red. So I would go somewhere between, late May, early June, thereabouts. And let's take it from, let's say it does the first week of June, right? Let's be a little bit conservative to give it some time to, liquidate. And let's do kind of a rinse and repeat of that previous move. That takes us to, roughly the end of August of 2024, beginning of September 2024. So fall time next year, right? Okay, so if we do that, right, when do we peak in crypto, right? We peaked kind of right in this area, right before this really started, moving super up, right? This is kind of where we picked November 2021. I think we all remember that. And look at what the DXY started doing right there, right? So the channel was still red, turned green, and even down here, right, we started getting flashes of this. Remember our May crash, right? Look, that was the pretty much dead bottom of the DXY in May of 2021, and then we started reversing. Now, there's no guarantees that we weren't just going to melt back down. Hindsight's always 2020, obviously, right there. But in that exact move, you have no way of knowing if this wasn't going to reverse here, right? But now we can see that that move was in fact the start of the bullish trend for the DXY. And, that's exactly what we're looking for out of Bitcoin, right? Let's go look at Bitcoin just real quick and look at the mirror. So do we know that this is the start of the bull run? We don't, but we're hoping that this exactly, rhymes with what we just looked at, right? Where price action is on top, we have a move off the bottom, bullish action, turning green off the 5-day Gaussian channel, just, roughly hold support somewhere around 24, 25K. And turn this channel green, and it's go time no matter what. Even if we wick down and have another COVID panic crash, like who cares, right? If you were to go majority of your money at Bitcoin and you bought it at 11K, are you complaining 2 years later, right? Not likely, unless you wait too long, right? But you're catching my drift here, right? So even if you buy at the wrong time, once the 5-day Gaussian channel turns green, prices are on top. That's your safety. I mean, that's you're locked and loaded, good to go. Doesn't mean prices are going up indefinitely, but you can breathe easier, right? So that's what we're looking at on the Gaussian channel, Bitcoin, and the DXY.